we're probably gonna get a lot of crap for this. I know there's a lot of fans out there.
Yeah,
love Ghost Adventures.
I give them credit for. You can't just be picking on them though, but you got to give them somewhat credit.
Yeah. You know, I do give them credit for a lot of their contributions. There's just been a lot of stuff that actually came out, and I actually watched Demon House the other day, and I have my own thoughts on that one, which I'll probably express with everybody here in a few. But let me. Oh, by the way, I'm here with Jay Davenport.
What's up, y'all?
But you know what? I want to go ahead and get your thoughts on Ghost Adventures.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I enjoy watching them just because more. Change that.
They're entertaining.
I used to enjoy watching Ghost Hunters, and then that got to being more about Debunked than actually trying to find anything. And then I started watching Ghost Adventures because they did the same thing. They would go in just like we do.
Not in the beginning.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
I mean, don't get me wrong; they are very, very entertaining.
Yes.
Do you have any further thoughts on them?
Nah, not right now.
All right. Well, I got kind of nitpick here because we're basically going to dissect Ghost Adventures here. So basically, Ghost Adventures is pretty much like Ghost Hunters on Sci-Fi, except on Travel Channel. It's narrated by the host of the show.
Very serious.
And a very, very serious ghost hunter, quote unquote, Zach Baggins. Oh, sorry, Baggins.
Baggins.
It's literally spelled Baggins, but he pronounces it Baggins.
Okay.
But that's a whole other argument for another day. Basically, they go into haunted locations and get quote unquote locked into the locations from dusk till dawn. And I don't know why, man, but it was like I would watch it, and then like Travel would have like a marathon of it going on for like 12 hours. And then me and my brother would just sit there and watch it for 12 hours. And usually half this time, I was kind of like in and out of it.
As soon as the cool shit happens, they run.
Yeah. Well, it's not only that. It just seemed like every single episode, it was all, this is a demon.
Mm-hmm.
This is a demon. This is a demon. Oh, yeah, my favorite thing, every little noise is a ghost.
What's that?
No, I'm not saying that I'm a professional here. Nobody's really professional.
We do that too, but there's being over dramatic and actually, yeah.
Now, right.
Overselling.
But, the whole Goldfield. First time they were at Goldfield.
He busted my bubble.
I couldn't even begin to comprehend how it even, they got locked into the building. We watched that brick go flying. And, we know that they had a bunch of even like big news reporters, video analysis to look at it, and they said it wasn't fake.
Yeah.
So, they did catch something, but the whole, bullcrap about them jumping out the damn window because they were locked inside. I don't see it happening because the height of that window that they jumped out in Goldfield, they would have
be like jumping from here.
Yeah, it'd be like jumping out my balcony. I live on a three-story balcony. I live on the top floor, so it'd be like jumping off of my balcony. They would have broke something, or at least injured themselves pretty good.
Especially Aaron, because that wasn't Aaron. Was fat.
Yeah, everyone was really heavy set at the time. You looked at him now, though, dude. He's all like skinny and thin. It's weird. Oh God. The first live episode, I think it was at Waverly, where they had that dude, that old man, who could claim that he had that fucking ghost chamber, and he claimed that he could actually catch spirits inside the ghost chamber. I remember watching that. I remember watching it that night because I just got back from taking my brothers out for Halloween. And I come in, all I'm hearing is, oh, well, this will actually be able to trap a ghost. And I just sat there for a second. And I'm just trying to comprehend what the hell I just heard. So I'm like, what, are they playing Ghostbusters now? And then the dude was like, yeah, this keeps a flow of like EMF current through it, and it could trap the spirit, contain the spirit through it, and they were using it the whole entire night. I mean, nothing was happening with it. It just made this really loud, annoying sound and gave off a high EMF field. Well, come to find out later that week, Zach and Nick ended up going on recording in their office on the next week's episode and basically saying that they apologized for what happened because the old dude was just trying to ruin them. But if I'm not mistaken, it was Zach who invited him on the show. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, they're entertaining as hell. They are. It's just there's a lot of their stuff. Somebody pointed out in their off during that whole apology thing. If you really can look closely on the back of the computer, you can actually see where they're documenting or doctoring some stuff on their computer. So, yeah. Nick Groff actually just after he left, he actually went under heavy fire because of his new show, Most Haunted or something like that.
Yeah.
Retarded name like that. It's from a chick from America's Most Haunted. They just want to talk about the British chick. I think it might have somebody from Paranormal State in it. It's not Lorraine Warren. Don't even get me started on Paranormal State, dude. I hate that. Oh God. Anyways, back to what I was saying. He came into a lot of heavy fire because a lot of their stuff actually came up to be faked. The Bobby Mackey's episode, I think honestly, with what was going on there, Taps really put it to rest. That what was going on there wasn't as extreme as Ghost Adventures and made it out. Honestly, with the whole trash can, I don't know if you've seen the Bobby Mackey's episode of Ghost Adventures, where Nick's in the bathroom taking a piss, and that trash can went flying up up the wall, went flying at him. I honestly think what happened was it was off camera. I think that he walked in there and launched that trash can that came out flying. Anyways, he ran like a bitch. It was almost the equivalent of Brian Horn Wall's "Run, dude!" Ghost Hunter Season 1. That's one thing I've learned. You don't ever run from a ghost. You know. Other than that, the whole shadow coming out of Zach's, the whole shadow arm, like hand reaching out Zach's shadow, that one episode. That one, I called it. I called it that it was fake. I think it did come out that it was actually fake. It was they edited it in there.
Like, I think I remember that episode because that was like the only thing they found.
I found some other stuff too.
That was like the most tangible.
Yeah, but that one was like had people kind of like, After close examination, it wasn't anything that you could hold under a light. What I always heard about Zach from other paranormal investigators who've met him is that he's one of the biggest stake salesmen you'll meet. He'd sell you your mom if he could. Every place that he goes into is haunted. Now, I do have to give Ghost Adventures credit. I did watch an episode where they were more involved in what turned out to be a domestic violence case. The dude said there was like a demon ripping through his house and beating the crap out of his wife, and they went out there and they spent like 2 days out in this dude's house. Did not catch nothing. Literally nothing. And come to find out, I think later on it was like described as it was a domestic violence case. Dude was trying to blame it on a demon. So, yeah. And then, speaking of demons, Demon House. This was based upon, well, actually, it is the actual house. Out in Indiana. It was said to be possessed. The house was said to inherit like thousands of demons inside of it. The family was pretty much tortured. And, pretty much not to go into too much detail on it. Basically that was what was going on. And basically, Zach Bagans. And I'm sorry, when I was watching this movie, don't get me wrong, it's not that it's a bad movie. I mean, this guy's moments where it's like, holy shit, that was freaky. But when I'm sitting there watching it, I'm just like, you are not a film director. You are a paranormal investigator. I get maybe making a movie out of what you documented, but make scenes that I could tell, your viewers can tell, are fake. Is just, yeah. But like I said, it's not a bad movie. It's honestly worth a watch, especially if you're a Zach Bagans fan. Uh, like I said, I ain't got nothing really against so much the Ghost Adventures crew.
No, they're cool people.
Oh yeah, they seem like very, very cool people. Um, Actually, somebody in my stepdad's family, Aaron's related to. I think. So it's fucking Ohio. Everybody's related to somebody. But yeah, I think that there just needs to be sometimes you really have to look at what they catch under a microscope. Taps, I do the same with them, especially towards their later seasons. Because there was just a lot of it, a lot of stuff that they were catching that was kind of like, okay, you know, we've been in this place before. Any final thoughts before we wrap this up on Ghost Adventures?
I just wish they weren't so fucking serious all the
Yeah, yeah.
and so dramatic.
Oh, it's over dramatic.
Cause like example, when me and B had that thing walk up on us, did we freak out? A little bit, yes. But did we run? No. We
Right.
sat there. What the hell was that? Austin, get down here. Let's go check this out. This is what we saw. Follow up on it. And we boom, brought out the recorder, got the camera out, taking stills.
Right.
Like I get it. They gotta sell the TV show, but I don't know. It might just be because of how we do things, but I don't know. I got respect for him, but after hearing all the crap that came out about him, yeah.
Yeah, there was just way too much controversy surrounding them. Zach Bagans himself, there's too much controversy surrounding him. Especially, I know that he just came under fire, like heavy fire, not too long ago. So he actually picked up the Annabelle doll out of the case and held it. Yeah. It's not the first time he's been under fire for doing something like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm like you. I just wish that they would stop with that. And I don't know, dude. Like I said, it's really entertaining. It really is. I mean, I mean, personally, yeah, I don't watch them as often.
I will say I watched Ghost Mine when it came out more than I watched them.
Ghost Miners.
Yeah, no, Ghost Mine. Did you ever watch that one?
That's the one with the
Where they
dudes with big bushy beards.
no,
Oh, I'll take your
the
Redneck
redhead
Ghost
chick
Hunter.
and the dude. He's on Ghost Hunters now, I think. They investigated the mine that the Asians got buried in.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah, I
actually pretty
vaguely
interesting.
remember that one. It sounded like Ghost Lab. That one was a cool one. Paranormal State, I couldn't watch.
Like the ones that do it like we do, they don't last very long.
No, it's too boring.
Unless you're actually into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of our viewers more likely are. You probably searched a pretty long time to find us, but it was like scrape the bottom of the barrel pretty much. A little crappy channel right now. Right. Should be amping up here soon. Hopefully.
But the ones that have been here since then, gotta give them respect.
Oh yeah, I definitely give respect to any other ghost hunters out there on channels.
Before they became this, you got Zach, Jason, Grant, and you can name anybody. They were us.
Yep. They're starting out. Well, we're not really starting out. Opera's been open, technically speaking, for about 5 years now. So, what it is, I mean, I give everybody that contributes to the paranormal field credit.
Well, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly. But I think we're just gonna wrap that up on that note. So I guess enjoy another episode of State of Conspiracy, and Midnight Picnic Paranormal News. And we should be having the first episode of Cryptic Country coming at you. Don't forget, don't miss Paranormal Nation, October 31st this year. And I'll see you guys next time on Debunked. Hey guys, welcome back to Debunked episode 3. Yeah, we're debunking ghost adventures.